Hey guys, bear with me as we go through some of this photo engraving stuff. The first thing I wanted to kind of touch base on is the different types of photos and the different types of settings that we have in photo engraving in Lightburn. So I pulled this picture of my kitten, who is, we're going to keep it family friendly. She's not always the nicest. She's a little bit mischievous, but absolutely 100% adorable. So I ran this image through some of the Lightburn tools in order to adjust the image itself and clean it. And then I ran it at the same exact setting. So 3 and 15, 3 and 15, 3 and 15, 3 and 15, at a 0.33 line interval for each and every one of these on my CO2 laser, and wanted to show you how they all come out a little bit differently. And that's what these are down here. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger just to show you guys real quick. This right here is grayscale. So when we go into Lightburn and we look at grayscale, what you're seeing here is a depth map. So I can actually put my finger in here and it's not very detailed. It's not actually a grayscale image. So this one here is a sketch. That is a raster image. So it's an image that was made from pixels that I used the sketch function on. This one is sketch vector. So I went in and traced the image and made it line art vector. This one is just an image run at Jarvis. So that is a dither function that I will show you. And then this one is just a basic dither. So a little bit darker, but this one gives me a little more of that soft look to it. But these are very flat. They're not highly engraved. They're not super deep engraved like these vectors are. So let's take a look at how I got all of these. All right, so for this first one, this is a sketch raster image. Raster being it's an actual image. I imported this little picture of the kitty, and then I right-clicked and I go adjust image. When I went into my adjust image, let me see if I can make this a little smaller for you guys. I turned it into an image mode sketch. Once I do that, I can go in here and adjust my contrast, adjust my brightness, and get it kind of looking the way I want it to look. Get all these little sketch lines, sketch art lines in there so that when I engrave it, it looks like this guy down here. So that's sketch for raster. Now, if I go into this actual layer and show you kind of where my settings are, I did my settings the same for each and every one of these. I set my speed at 3 inches per second, my power at 15, and then my DPI is right around 300 DPI. It's 298 here. And just made sure my image mode was sketch. And that is how we get that kind of sketch look. And then we go down to Jarvis versus Dither. Let me switch these around here. So sorry about the darkness around these edges right here. I did not mask these. But if you look, this is my Dither image. This is my Jarvis image. So again, I'm just going into my image adjust and choosing my image mode, either Dither or Jarvis. Now, the biggest difference between these two is quality and speed. If I just set it to Dither, I'm going to have less pixels than I will if I do Jarvis. So Jarvis moves the black pixels closer to black, the white pixels closest to white. Stucky's kind of somewhere in the middle. Jarvis just kind of spreads them out a little bit more. And that's going to give us a different look and a different texture when we go to engrave. Now, I'm not engraving these as line art. I am still engraving them as a photograph. And when I do that, I get these two different looks, correct? So if we're looking at these, let me make this just a little bit bigger. Dither's a little darker, but I feel like Jarvis has a little more detail to her face, her eyes. We get a little bit more of a highlight, and it just looks softer, right? It looks more photographic than Dither does. But this takes about twice the amount of time to engrave as this one does. Now, again, I've done no prep. This is done on just plain MDF just to kind of show you guys some of the differences. The next thing we look at when we're engraving is the difference between sketch vector or vector line out versus an image or a raster image, right? So if I go into this image and I trace it, so I right click and I go trace, then I am turning all of these pixels into lines. And when I do that, when I use that trace function, it gives me a line art image versus a photograph image. So that's one of the things where people get really confused. So if I go in here and I want to grab all of these little teeny tiny lines that make up her face, and this is actually what I ended up getting after messing with it for a little bit. This is my actual line art. So what the difference is this is a whole picture full of pixels, right? This one here is teeny tiny little lines and dots. I can actually ungroup this and pull out individual lines and individual dots from this that would be engraved. So that's where we get this type of look here, is this line art, this sketch vector line art versus a image that's raster that is an actual photograph.